welcome back to my channel. It's me, Zenavia Monet, and if you are a returning subscriber, hey bestie, and if you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me and turn on that bell so you can get some post notifications, and I'm going to try to be a little bit more active, okay? Okay. So, I'm about to tell y'all a story, and I'm about to do my makeup. Why? Because I just thought about this story, and I just feel like the people need to hear it. So this story is about when I found out my little middle school boyfriend, or the boy I had a crush on in middle school, he was gay, y'all. So I'm going to start like from the very beginning, and hopefully it's a long story. So from the beginning, if you know me, you know I was in choir. I did everything choir from elementary school up until now. I'm in college and I still do choir. So in middle school, first of all, I just want to point out my middle school choir teacher did not like me. And she's the reason why I found out a lot of stuff about the boy. So it goes back to when I was in the 6th grade. You know, in choir, I was in choir, and you know, being in choir or doing the school like extracurricular activity at school, you thought you was the bomb.com, honey. So me and the boy, we was all close friends. I'm gonna give everybody a name. So the boy, he had his name no, I'm not gonna say that. So the boy, I'm gonna name him Ryan. It was me, Ryan, our other friend, which was his cousin, and I'm gonna name his cousin Carlos. So it was me, Ryan, Carlos, and this other girl who had like Ryan. I don't know why I allowed her to be in our friend group, or why I was even trying to be friends with her. But I'm gonna call her Maya. So it was me, Carlos, Ryan, and Maya. All of us was in the same choir class, and you know, we was cool. Like, all of us was friends. We was kicking it. And you know, when you around somebody every day, of course you start to like them, or whatever the case might be. And you know, he was the only boy like in middle school giving me attention. So I thought I was so in love with him. I used to write his name on all my stuff. Like, if you ever came to my house when I was in middle school and you seen my desk, you would have seen like his name like written all over my desk, my computer. I just used to write it in Sharpie too, because I just thought we was gonna last. He was all in my notebooks, everything, y'all. Head over heels for the boy, and he don't even like girls. Or at the time, I think he was still trying to figure it out. I think he knew, he just didn't want to tell nobody. Because the way he would try to, we would be together, right? He would tell me, he'd be like, you my girlfriend. I'd be like, okay, we boyfriend and girlfriend. So I go to tell somebody, you know, I go to tell Maya to rub it in her face, because she used to be with him all the time, and she used to like say they was together or whatever. So I used to tell Maya, like, you know, Ryan, that's my boyfriend. And she would go, nah, let's go ask Ryan. We go ask Ryan. Ryan used to try to play me, y'all, in front of everybody. And I don't know why I allowed Ryan to play with me like that. But please know, I'll never let nobody play with me like that again. So Ryan used to tell the girl we ain't been together, because he was talking to her too. So me and Ryan used to be on the house phone at my grandma's house. My grandma used to stay fussing at me for being on the house phone all the time, because I used to just be on the phone talking all night. Me and Ryan, all us just talking. Me, Ryan, and Carlos, all us on three-way. We ain't never add Maya to the three-way now. So all of us was talking, and you know, all through middle school, like, I used to tell people, that's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend. And then he moved. He was bad, y'all. He was in choir too. I didn't know if I had said that. But he did something and ended up getting suspended from school. So cool. Years go on, like years later, or he didn't get suspended. He got suspended, he came back, and then he ended up moving. So, we go on with life. It's just, well, me and Maya was never really friends anyway. So we didn't have, there was no relationship for us to continue after he left. We was only around him together because him and her was friends. So I remember this one day in particular, we were in the gym, and me and him was up there, and we was talking, and he was, at this time I thought we was together. No, let me go back and rephrase that. I didn't think we were together. I knew we were together because that's what we was telling each other, right? So we was in the gym one day at the top of the bleachers. And if you went to my middle school, you know how the bleachers look. So the bleachers, like, they were wooden, and from like that, the space to step down was like this much space. So she was sitting not too far from us, talking to her other friends, because at this time Maya was in choir, but she was also venturing off into being like a little cheerleader or whatever, which was cool, because that means we wouldn't see much of Maya. Maya wouldn't have been a problem. Got it. So me and him had already established again that we was gonna be together, right, y'all? So I was like, well, I'm gonna tell Maya. He was like, no, I don't want to hurt her feelings. Woo, woo, woo. He just would not let me tell Maya. Carlos would egg it on, and he would be like, yeah, go tell her. So Carlos would be around us. Carlos knew I had loved me some Ryan. I can't even say I love Ryan. I had loved him so bad, y'all. We rode the bus together. His daddy used to drive the bus. Y'all. Everything. I was in love with him. I used to ask his daddy about him and all, child. So I was like, well, let me tell Maya. He was like, no, I don't want to hurt her feelings. Woo, woo, woo. So he would not let me tell Maya. So one day, this was after he had, left, or he moved. I think he moved to Virginia. He moved, and he ended up doing some. So this is years and years later. Me and Maya still don't like each other. I ended up meeting her older brother, and just because I knew Maya didn't like me, I started liking her older brother. Cause girl, you don't like me, I'm gonna be in your life. Cause why you don't like me? I ain't never did nothing to you, and I'm really nice, and there's no real reason not to like me. So I was like, okay. So she used to come up to me, and she used to be like, well, you like my brother? You like my brother? My brother will never be with you. My brother will never be with you. This, and the third. I was like, okay, I'll show you, girl. So after all that stuff happened in middle school, Maya did not care for me, y'all. So we just, I don't know how or why it just came across my mind, but I looked him up on Facebook. So when I looked him up, I said, well, let me see what's going on in his life. After y'all know how y'all have friends in middle school, and then all of y'all stop talking, and you just want to see how the person doing. So I wanted to see how he was doing. So I look on Facebook, and his page was the same. I even see he still had the same number. So I still used to call him sometimes. And we still used to talk or whatever. But he didn't tell me, I have a boyfriend, or I like boys. So we talking, and I never hear from him again. So cool. This is regular for us. I know I wasn't gonna hear from him for a while. So fast forward, I think I might have been in the 10th grade. And that's when it occurred to me to look him up on Facebook. I was thinking about him. I think we moved out of our old house, and I was moving my desk, and his name was still written all over my desk. So we're moving. I said, well, let me look him up. Y'all, why I go to look him up on Facebook, and he is hugged up with a boy. I said, oh. So let me look further into it. Y'all, the boy, I don't want to say he's gay because I don't want to mislabel anybody, but he was definitely with another boy. And I was like, oh my God. All this time you've been dogging me and telling me we've been together. And maybe he didn't even know he had he liked boys too. I'm not again, I don't want to I don't want to say the wrong thing. So all this time you had liked boys and you didn't even think to tell me. I wouldn't have been mad. You just didn't have to play me the way you did, sweetie. I would not have been mad. So I don't need to this day. I don't think mine. I still be seeing Carlos from time to time. Carlos be singing for real now, y'all. And I have ever since I saw that he was gay. I didn't really care to look at his social media because that really broke my heart. Because after all this time, you was gay. Not only was like he my crush, but we were supposed to be like best friends. And it really broke my heart. And it really broke my heart. My brother laughed at me because he was like, we been knew that boy was gay and da-da-da-da. We been knew he liked boys or whatever the case might be. Y'all, when I tell y'all, my heart was in pieces. In pieces. I will never, ever, 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 ever. I will never feel no way about it. I was so in love with him. Let's just start that there. I was very in love with him. And that really broke my heart. But long story short, that's how I found out how my crush was gay. And I really thought it would have been longer. This would have been a longer story. Because I still got the rest of my face to go. So I'm going to just tell y'all another story too. Because it's short. So I'm going to tell y'all about the first time I got in a fight in middle school. In 6th grade. In the same chorus class. It was this girl. The girl, I used to call her my best friend, y'all. She was my best friend. And we were still friends after that. That's what's crazy. We were still friends after that. So the girl I fought. It wasn't really a fight. I can't say it wasn't even a fight. Because she hit me. She hit me. And, I really couldn't defend myself. I didn't know what to do. I didn't expect it to last that long because the teacher was in there. But the teacher ain't really even much do anything. And I didn't appreciate that. It was because she didn't like me. And she had lied for the girl, y'all. So this how it happened. We had middle school. We had 6th grade English together. Or whatever the case might be. Our teacher, that was our homeroom teacher. Her name was Miss Dees. So, Miss Dees was a nice little teacher. And I'm going to get, what is girl name going to be? I'm going to give her a name. And her name is going to be, Renee. So, me and Renee was really good friends. We used to talk all the time. And, she was my friend. I was there for her. And I think her daddy even died when we was in middle school. Or either he died before that. I can't remember. I just know her daddy was dead. So, she was talking about something. And, my mouth, it is a little slick. I ain't even gonna lie. It is a little slick. And she must have been, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what we were talking about. But whatever we was talking about, I must have said something and it moved her the wrong way. Because she waited. She waited all the way until we got all the way to choir. Mind you, we had choir in the middle of the day. Meaning we had like 2, 3, maybe even 4 classes in between the time we went to choir. So she was really, really harboring that. She did not like what I said. And I wish I could remember what I said. So, we chilling, we're in choir. We had done practice all our songs. And she was talking to this one girl. And this girl, she just did not like me either. I don't know why I was rubbing people the wrong way, but honey, maybe I was the problem. So she didn't like me either, and I didn't care that she didn't like me because, honey, again, why y'all don't like me? I don't do nothing to nobody. In middle school, I was really pressed to have friends. So I used to wonder, like, well, girl, why you don't like me? I ain't never did nothing to you. And still try to be people's friend, even when I knew they didn't like me. Something was really wrong with me. Very delusional. So her and the girl was talking, and they was having a good old conversation. And I'm listening to the conversation because, of course, I had to sit in front of them. And all I heard was the other girl, I'm not even going to give her a name, her and Renee was talking. And she was like, when I start fighting, because I don't want no blood to get on my shirt, because we used to wear uniforms. She was like, I take my shirt off and, I fight after I take my shirt off. So I'm like, well, who these bitches finna fight? Because, honey, not knowing. And I really could, y'all, if y'all see the choir room, I really could have defended myself. I just didn't. I really could have seen the girl hit me. It was the risers or whatever, the places we sat at was like right here. And then this was like a big ass mirror in front of us. So, they're talking. I was already having a rough day. It's middle school, child. Somebody probably was picking on me. Anything could be happening. I was just having a rough day, honey. So, we in choir, we singing. I think we was preparing for our Christmas concert. And I could never make it to the Christmas concert because my mom used to be like, well, if you don't clean your room, and I ain't never used to keep my room clean. I still kind of don't keep my room clean. Let's be honest here. But I could never keep my room clean. So she would be like, you can't participate in no extracurricular activities if your chores at the house ain't done. Me being defiant, none of my chores was ever done. But back to the story. So we are in the class, just got done rehearsing for our Christmas concert, shindig, whatever. We in there, we was singing this one song from the Polar Express, Hot Chocolate. And I had a solo. Well, I had a solo every year for the Christmas concert. It could not go. But I had a solo. I just got done practicing my little solo or whatever. So I'm sitting down. Miss Beck already frustrated with me. Oh, I ain't mean to say the lady name. Whatever. She's already frustrated with me because I don't know why everything that happened in the class was my fault, but everything that happened in the class is my fault. Probably because, one, I was the loudest singer she had. So when people, didn't sing, she just used to get mad at me. Why is Navy the only one singing? She's the loudest one in here, and she's not the only person in the class. I'm like, lady, you can't get mad at me because these people don't sound like me, honey. And she was just very upset at that. She was mad because everybody, wasn't singing, and I was the only one singing, right? So cool. I already know, like, when she started that fussing and stuff, you just couldn't pay her no mind. So I'm trying to ignore her, just still trying to get work done in the class or whatever, because I really did like choir. I loved choir. And I really did want to be good. So I'm just in there, and she just was already having a bad day. And I used to let people mess up my mood. So because she was having a bad day, I was having a bad day. Because, lady, you ain't going to be fussing at me. No, ma'am. So she's fussing, having a bad day. And the girls are still behind me talking. And that's when I heard the other girl say, when I start fighting, I take off my shirt and this, that, and the third, because I don't want to mess up my uniform. When the middle school we went to, we had to wear them tacky ass khakis or navy blue pants. And, we couldn't really express ourselves with nothing other than our shoes. And so she was like, I take my shirt off. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I didn't even get a chance to look. I look and my head is in the girl now. And she's hitting me. Mind you, I didn't bleed. It wasn't really a fight. She just grabbed my hair and hit me. And so I left out of the classroom. I was like calling the lady name. I was like, Miss Beck, help. So she would not help me, y'all. I'm sitting there and she just watching me get beat up. And she was like, oh my God, what's going on? So she's fussing because we fighting. And it's like, lady, you see me in here getting my ass beat and you worrying about what's going on. You need to come over here and help me and try to take a report so I could file something, a civil lawsuit or something. I was going to get her. But I don't even know why I was even going to go through all of that because we still ended up being friends. So, after I leave out of the classroom, both of us had to leave the classroom. Mind you, I was already getting in trouble from class. Like, I used to stay in ISS, used to stay suspended from school. Like, it just wasn't looking good for your girl. So, I'm like, dog, like, I already know my mama is not going for none of this. I was only suspended for like a day because I didn't really do anything. I didn't get to really, didn't really get the chance to, defend myself. So, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Like, girl, you really just beat me up over nothing. And she said the reason she beat me up was because I said something about her daddy. And girl, why would I disrespect that man like that? Why would I disrespect that man like that? I don't even know him. So she was like, you said something about my daddy, and you know my daddy's dead, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, ugh, girl, I don't even remember saying nothing about your daddy, but if you said I did, then I did. So she ended up like, y'all, hold on, because I don't like this. So she ended up, we ended up fighting. I ended up in the guidance counselor office and they asking me what happened. I'm telling them what happened. And they, I don't think they suspended her. First of all, I ran into my cousin in the hallway and he was like, well, what's wrong with you? And this, that, and the third. I was like, I just got in a fight, y'all. I am in distraught. Like, he was like, well, did you win? I was like, no. I'm in the hallway crying. And y'all, my cousin ain't shit because he laughed at me too. He had laughed at me. So I was like, dang, you my cousin. You supposed to be ready to go get that shit back in blood, honey. You was supposed to be ready. So he ain't do nothing, I ain't do nothing. I got suspended. And my mama came and got me. And she was mad she had to come get me because I believe at the time she was in cosmetology school. So she was mad she had to come get me. And I didn't even win the fight, y'all. That's why she was mad. She was like, you out here fighting and you ain't even win? Yeah, okay. But I had already had a rough day, so I didn't get in trouble. But some pretty crazy stuff happened to me while I was in middle school. And it was like, girl, what is you going through all that for in middle school? Middle school? Honey, I was just bad. I remember, I'm just telling y'all stories from middle school. Fuck it. I remember one time I was in ISS, an in-school suspension, and I ain't never told nobody this story, but me and the girl know. So I was in ISS, in-school suspension, and I was like, me and this girl was in there passing notes back and forth, y'all. And you know how that go. You just passing notes. At this time, I thought I was, liking girls. Because ain't no boys that want to be with me. Didn't no boy like me for real. So I thought, I was supposed to like girls. So I'm in there. I'm in the classroom. And, we have these little cubby desks. So we sitting in the desk and we passing the note back and forth. Thinking we slick passing it through the hole. Like the ISS teacher couldn't see us. So he come. At this time, he was an older black man. And he was a preacher, y'all. He come and he take the note. Mind you, we had done been sitting in there all day. We had went to we had done went and got our lunch and this, that, and the third. Like, it was definitely almost time to go when he found the note. And I was like, damn, you could have at least found it. You could have just let us leave this one down, but he would not let us leave it down. He found the note and he read it. So he pulled me out in the hallway. Long story, okay, he pulled me out in the hallway and he talked about us passing the notes, and then he started talking about God and stuff. Cause in the note, me and the girl was planning to go to the bathroom and kiss. She she had took her earring out, and at the time, y'all know how Claire's had them little earrings with the little food on it. She had in some little popcorn earrings, and he was just, he found a note and he was just really disappointed because he know me to go in church. I be in church and I sing on the children's choir and do all this stuff. So he was really disappointed, y'all. So he was saying, like, he was like, I'm not judging you and this, that, and the third, but that is a sin, and I'ma pray for you, y'all. The man prayed for me outside the classroom. And, the girl was in there just crying. She's in there crying. He's going to tell my mom. He's going to tell my mom. Girl, that man ain't think about your mom and daddy. He trying to make sure we ain't did nothing at school. And if we did, we had need to go. He was going to call our parents. But we ain't did nothing. I don't even think me and the girl had end up kissing. But we were supposed to kiss. And he found a note, y'all. And he started praying for us. I was so embarrassed. Because, first of all, why are you praying for me out here? And you see I am upset because you done find this note. And you wasn't supposed to find it, mind you. Was not supposed to find it at all. And he read, y'all, when I tell you his prayer was so powerful, I wish I could find him. Because I need prayer right now. Prayer was so good. But at the time, I wasn't even worried about, like, the prayer. I'm trying to figure out if he was going to call my mama or not. And if he had to call my mama, what was she going to say? Because, child, well, she had already speculated that anyway. Because I used to have this journal. It was a Hello Kitty journal. And she got me the journal. Like, I'm supposed to write all my feelings and stuff in it, y'all. And my mama read my journal. And now, ever since she did that, I tell her everything. Since she want to know everything, I just tell it to her. She know everybody. She know everything. She know everything I be going through. So my mama is funny, y'all. She didn't really say nothing. She laughed too. Like, everybody just be laughing at me. I be making a fool out of myself. And that was just the first girl I had. Like, the second girl I had, like, what's crazy is me and her brothers ended up being close friends. Like, they called each other, brothers. But I had loved me some of her. And she was going to be my girlfriend. And she was already gay. Like, she was talking to girls. Mind you, this is all in middle school. She already knew she was gay. She already had, like, girlfriends before. So I was like, we ball. If she already know what she like, I think I like her. We about to do this, honey. And that girl would not give me the time of day. I was not the type of girl she had like. She had like them little stud daddies, y'all. And I wasn't no stud daddy. I was a feminine gal. So, that is what happened. That is, first of all, that's my first fight. That's the time I found out my crush was gay. And that's also the time I kissed a girl at school. Kiss somebody, period. And I don't know why my first instinct was to kiss a girl when I could have been kissing a boy. I don't know what was wrong with me. Well, I do know. Again, boys didn't like me. So, that all happened to me in middle school. I remember one time, this girl was trying to bully me. She was trying to talk about me. And I ain't gonna say too much about her and her appearance because then y'all know who I'm talking about. But she was a cute girl, very beautiful. But I guess she had to feel like she needed to fit in, honey. And she used to try to pick at me. And then one day, we was in English class. This is 8th grade. We was in English class, and I was just fed the fuck up, y'all. I look at that girl. I say, you know what? You need to fight me or something. Cause you just keep talking about me. I mean, I'm banging on the desk. Cause I really had wanted her to leave me alone. I had wanted her to learn, like, okay, this girl a little cuckoo. I ain't gonna mess with her. She did get the message because I ain't had a problem out of her, like, at all after that. But I was banging on the desk. I was, acting crazy. And she decided to leave me alone. But after that first fight in 6th grade, y'all, I swear I ain't fight nobody else. In the summer of 6th grade, going into 7th grade, this girl, I used to feel like we was in competition with each other because, we was the only two plus size girls at school. And she just was loud. She was smart. She was very smart. Still is very smart. And she used to try to one up me, and it was like, girl, you ain't gotta do all that. We really could have been friends. And her mama, crazy. Her mom used to work with my mom, so I was like, girl, it didn't have to be all that. You look at me trying to be the peacemaker, but she found me. She didn't find me. I was in Maxway with my mama doing some shopping, spending everybody money like I do now, and she followed me around that whole entire store. And I let her follow me too. I let her follow me all the way until I got to my mama. Because I was like, Mom, this girl is following me in this store. She was like, I just want to let you know, Renee said she going to fight you again. Me and Renee ain't never fight again. Because me and Renee was on the phone the whole summer. But she was like, I just want you to know, Renee said she going to fight you because you got a whole lot of mouth. Girl, it was a whole bunch of stuff. And I didn't even talk to nobody in middle school after that. I don't actively remember having friends like in middle school other than my cousin Kenya. And we didn't go to the same school. So I didn't have friends at school. And if you was my friend, and I don't remember, I used to talk to everybody, know everybody, whatever the case might be. None of them people was my friends for real. You feel me? So, with that being said, with that being said, I didn't have many friends, put it like that. And I was okay with it. At first, I was upset about not having friends, but after a while in middle school, I just did not care anymore. Went to high school. I made friends. People found out, I was actually really, really cool. People used to call me church girl because they used to ask me what I did on the weekends. And 9 times out of 10, I was at church or at a church event doing stuff for church. So, that is how I found out my crush was gay. That was my first fight. And what else I just tell y'all? And that was the first time I kissed a girl. All in one story. All that stuff happened to me in middle school. And if I was to go back in time to tell my younger self something, it would be, everybody doesn't have to accept you. Everybody doesn't have to be your friend, but people need to respect you. And that's something. Go back and tell my younger self, like, girl, everybody don't have to accept you. Everybody don't have to be your friend. Everybody doesn't necessarily have to be nice to you. But, your family and you are loved, girl. Like, there's nothing, like, you are beautiful. There's nothing you can't accomplish. The whole 9, because in middle school I really needed that. Like, it's not like I didn't already know it, but in middle school I really, really needed that. And it wasn't like, my mama wasn't telling me, or it wasn't like it was something that I didn't know. But as a young female, that is something that I wish I heard a lot more often. And y'all, it'll I promise it'll go like a long way. Like if you're a young person watching me or whatever the case might be, and you are, still battling like with like your friends, like you're still battling with like wanting to be liked and stuff and wanting people to be your friend, you don't need friends, honestly. And if don't nobody want to be your friend, you can't force people to like be your friend. And I had to learn that. Like, you're not gonna be liked by everybody. People are gonna make up stuff about you. And you just had to learn, like, they talk about Jesus. And Jesus was a wonderful man. He was helping everybody. You think Jesus had care or God had care about people talking about him? No, he still did what he was supposed to do. He did everything that he was supposed to do for us. So that is something that I want you to take with you. Like, everybody doesn't have to like you. Everybody doesn't have to, want to be around you. But you are wonderful. You are smart. You are kind. I got that from the help. But it's true. Like, you are wonderful. There's nothing wrong with the way you look. There's nothing wrong with the way you dress. You are unique. You're not weird. There's nothing wrong with you at all. Like, learn to appreciate. Just learn to appreciate yourself and stop looking for validation like in other people. You don't need anyone to validate your feelings. You don't need anyone to, tell you you're pretty or tell you you're beautiful, because those are things that, like, we should know already. Like, it should come to a point where you be like, oh, I know these things about me. And in middle school, in high school, that is all that I needed to hear. I needed to validate myself. I didn't need it to come from other people. Like, and sometimes, even now, I struggle with, my self confidence and stuff. And all that stuff is really everything that happened to me in middle school, or everything I deemed bad that happened to me in middle school, it probably wasn't even that bad. And all I needed to do was reassure myself. I didn't need it to come from anybody else. I just needed to do it on my own. So that is something I would tell my younger self. And that's something I would tell myself now. Like, you don't need validation from nobody. You are uniquely you. Whatever it is, you're very unique on your own. And God didn't make everybody to be the same, because, if he did, we would just be a bunch of robots. He didn't mean for us to all be the same. And that's something I will always have to keep telling myself. Even now, like, I see people I graduate school with, or and I see that, like, sometimes they are, where I want to be, or a lot further in life. Some of them are married with kids, and I still stay with my mom. Like, I'm grateful for that now. I'm not complaining, because, honey, rent is high. Inflation, bills itself is high. So I'm glad I'm in the space that I'm in now, because I really wouldn't have it any other way. But I see a lot of them, like, they're married with kids, they're taking trips. Some of them are already in their career paths. I can't tell you how many times, like, I've been to school just trying to figure out life. So it's like, I'm getting off track. So my point is, you don't need anybody to validate you. Don't look at anybody else's journey, because we don't know what they did to get there. Don't look at anyone else's journey or life and thinking like, well, what is she doing that I'm not doing, and how can she do this so fast and I'm just barely getting by? We shouldn't. Those are things we shouldn't look at. Shouldn't look at those things. Those things shouldn't upset us or make us think that we're less than. Because we are worthy. And whenever it's our time, honey. Whenever and where that may be, it'll be like what's for us will be for us. And that's what I had to learn. What's for me will be. What is for me will be. But yeah, I just felt like I had to get on here and say something. I wanted to post for such a long time. And for a while I was struggling like on what to say to y'all. And I first of all I wanna say I appreciate all, I think it's 30 or 40 of y'all. I appreciate all y'all. Cause each of y'all tune in. I really do appreciate that. Y'all tune in, y'all don't say much. We need to change that now. Y'all need to start talking to me, because I talk to y'all. All y'all have to do is talk to me. So yeah, I know this was kind of all over the place, but I really wanted to get in front of the camera and say something. I think every Monday, don't hold me to it because I am a full-time college student and I work, but every Monday I want to post a makeup video. And we're going to call it Makeup Mondays. And on Mondays is enough for right now. Let's try to do something on Mondays. So after I post this video, starting next week, I'm going to be doing something called Makeup Mondays. So y'all can DM me some screenshots on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook, wherever I put, whichever social media platform you use, DM me and show me some pictures or whatever makeup looks y'all want to see or y'all want to learn how to do, because honestly, I'm still learning too. I watch makeup videos probably every day or makeup TikToks trying to, find something different, something new to do. So, yeah, y'all. That is really it. I really sat here and talked to y'all for like 45 minutes. And I'm proud of myself, because talking in front of a camera, to me, at first it was very awkward, very weird. But I guess I'm kind of shy in a sense. If you know, you know. I'm kind of shy, so I don't say much on camera or really in person unless I like actually know you, like we have a relationship or whatever. But this is a journey for me and a journey for y'all too. And I'm just excited to take y'all with me. I want to be able to grow, because I see what YouTube can do for other people, and that's not the main reason I want to do YouTube. But I feel like if they can do it, I can do it too. I'm funny a little bit. I'm funny. I can create the same kind of content. So here we are, creating and making movies. I haven't did my foundation yet. Y'all been here the whole time, so y'all know. I'm thinking it's Monday already, y'all. But the goal is to record the makeup videos on the weekend. So send me those ideas ASAP. Cause I want to record them on Saturday and then post them on Monday. Monday at, I'ma say, what's a good time? Monday noon? Yeah, because everybody be going on lunch break, and if you like me, you like to eat and watch a video. But yeah, I want to start recording the videos on the weekend and getting them out on Monday noon. So like I said, y'all inbox me or DM me and show me some makeup ideas. Like, what do y'all want to know? I'm pretty much an open book. So anything you want to know, all you got to do is ask, honey. And I'll tell you, I don't mind. But don't try to get too personal. Because I don't like that. But yeah. Now I'm still here. So I guess instead of naming this like a story time, I'm going to do like a chit chat. Watch chit chat and do my makeup with me. Or something. Yeah. But I really do, like, I want to be consistent, like, but my main problem is when I don't see the numbers, I get very discouraged because it takes a lot of time. I put a lot of effort. When I do record a video, I do put a lot of effort in the editing or, my intros. If you haven't noticed, I have a different intro video every time I post a new video. And that really what takes me, like, a long time. Cause I want it to be like fresh and new. I want it to be, updated. I want to make my page look like something you want to watch, sweetie. In order for me to do that, I have to be, hooked up on the latest trends and stuff like that. YouTube can be overwhelming, y'all. Cause you just want everything to be perfect. I just want everything to be perfect because I see, not saying that, I'm clocking what they doing or whatever the case might be because that's never the case, honey. But like I said before, I see what they can do for other people. And I know it can be the same for me, honey. No, it can be the same for me. All right, we got the brows and the eyes done. I'm about to lay this foundation. Quick little 1-2. And that's going to be it, Bookie. And yes, I put my foundation on the back of my hand. Why? Because that's my business. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited for what this journey is gonna be like. I need to stop saying YouTube because y'all about to become my friends and followers and family. And I'm so ready for that. I want to connect with you guys. So please don't be afraid to like DM me or whatever the case might be. Because I am not mean. I don't bite in. I will try to answer your DM. Now, I do get in these little spells where I don't want to text often. So don't make it a habit. But I don't mind talking to you guys. If y'all need advice on anything, come to me. I don't be doing nothing with my day, for real. other than like work and, making sure I attend my Zoom classes. But like for real though, I don't really be doing anything. So if you need advice about boys or just whatever, because it don't have to be about relationships. It could just be you need somebody to talk to and you feel like people around you not listening, you can come to me. And like, just to go back on what I was saying about, not needing validation from other people. I watch B. Simone's podcast. It's called the Know For Sure podcast on YouTube. And watching that really showed me a lot of like made me realize a lot of things about myself that I didn't, know. And I'm trying to change the things that I watch because the things that we watch or the things that we let into our brains can have a negative effect on us. They can have a negative effect on us. So I just try to watch more positive things, read more positive things, be around more positive people, follow more positive things like T pages and stuff. I try not to follow them like that anymore. And if I am still currently following them, if I find out that I follow them, I will unfollow them. But I'm trying to be a better person. And with being a better person, we sometimes have to realize when you're trying to change, sometimes we have to realize sometimes we are the problem. And I can admit that. Sometimes I am the problem. There's no doubt in my mind. So, with that being said, I try to, it's all about holding yourself accountable. You hold yourself accountable, but hold yourself accountable. Fight for what you believe in. And stop trying to let people bully you. Don't let nobody bully you into thinking like them or doing stuff the way they do it. And I can honestly say, like, sometimes, not even sometimes, I have a strong personality. So a lot of people can't take that. And that's okay. But I would have never been able to realize I was the problem had I not been watching, the Be Simone Know For Sure podcast. Because they be calling me out. Calling me out, child. I be feeling so ashamed. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. I just know it's something, honey. I wanted to get something out to you guys. Because I didn't leave y'all hanging. I didn't. I'm here. I'm well. I'm alive. I just didn't know what to say to y'all. Because y'all don't really say nothing back. And I do appreciate the views. I do. But let's get this video to 100 likes. So if y'all share the video with your friends, you know, just telling, oh, I watched this girl on YouTube. Her name is Zanavia Monet on YouTube. And she do makeup and she do a real good job. And yeah, just tell everybody. Y'all act like y'all trying to hide the world, hide me from the world. And that's not gonna happen. So make sure you tell all your friends. Tell all your family members. Subscribe to my channel. Cause it's about to get real lit over here. I'm planning on taking some trips. I may take y'all something I find myself doing as of recently. I do go to a lot of basketball games. So I may take y'all with me to a basketball game one day. You never know. But you have to subscribe to the channel for me to take you. I need 100 subscribers by the end. I ain't even gonna make it hard. By the end of the month. It's about 20 to 30 of y'all in here, right? So if each of y'all send my channel to 2 of your friends and they subscribe, I'm gonna do something. And if you waited this long to the end of the video, I know you watched the whole video if you do what I tell you to do. Got it? So I want y'all to send my video or send my channel to 2 of your friends and make sure they subscribe. And once they do, you tell me who the 2 friends are and you will enter. It'll be I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna give away something. So if you give your friend 2 of your friends my channel and they subscribe, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway. So get my channel to 100 subscribers. It's 20 of y'all or 20 something of y'all. Y'all can do it. And I believe in y'all. Don't let me down. Cause I talk all this. I be talking about y'all. But y'all won't know because y'all don't subscribe to my channel. But yeah, like if you get your friend to subscribe to my channel and you tell me who your 2 friends is, and I see that they're subscribed because I can see who subscribed to my channel, I'll enter your name in for a drawing, and I'm doing a giveaway. In the next video, I'm gonna let you know what the giveaway is, and they have to watch the video. Like they have to watch my video in order for your friends to be entered into the giveaway. They have to watch the full video, and they have to comment. If you watch this whole video, comment some blue hearts, because blue is my favorite color. Comment some blue hearts, and that's when I'll know you watched the whole video if you comment some blue hearts. Comment some blue hearts, and I'll know. I'm gonna see how many blue heart comments I get. So y'all let me know what y'all want me to give away. Like I could we can do a wig. You can get your makeup done. Now you can't get both. Now y'all gotta choose what kind of giveaway y'all want. Yeah. Or if you're looking to start a channel, because I'm bored and I don't have nothing to do, if you do everything in the video that I just described, tell your friends, send my video to 2 of your friends, or send my channel to your friends, tell them to subscribe, and then you tell me who your 2 friends are, and you'll be entered into a drawing. If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I'll make you an intro and an outro video, because I really like doing that. Editing, yeah, I'll be in my bag with that. So, I don't mind, helping out. And y'all, we almost done with this look. I don't even know. At first, I wanted to do. I don't even know where we was going with this. I like to set my whole face because I keep my makeup on for a long time. I be going out to the club and this, that, and the third. So I like to set my whole face. I'll let that sit while I try to put my lashes on. But yeah, I'm so excited to see what 2023 has for us. Hopefully by the end of the year, by the end of the year, I am going to have 1K subscribers. I'm manifesting that. I think on my journal I said 500 or either 5K. But either way, if one more person subscribe to my channel right now, I'll be happy. Like, I love my little intimate family I got going on here. Did I just put the lashes up? I did. Let me take the lash off. So yeah, that is basically the end of this video. I'm about to put these lashes on so y'all can see the finished look. And I'm going to take some pictures and add them in the end. I am really surprised that, like, you know, how comfortable or how far, like, I've grown, because I'm never able to, like, just sit in front of the camera and just talk and talk and talk. And I've been talking to y'all for an hour. So I open up to y'all, and hopefully y'all can open up to me. You don't gotta tell me all your secrets though, but just tell me some things about y'all. Like, tell me some things about y'all. What are some things about me that y'all want to know? Anything. Like, I wanna be able to talk to y'all. Y'all can be able to talk to me. The whole shebang. Oh, one of my subscribers did ask me a question, like, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, right? And right now, my favorite YouTuber is Taco Tarantino and Rajay Destiny. They do the same type of vlog. Like, they vlog the things I want to vlog. Talk about the things I want to talk about. Do I really like this lash? No, not really. Let's put the other one on. Let me see. But yeah, Rajay Destiny is my favorite YouTuber. She does lifestyle vlogs. She's a lash tech out of Atlanta. Yeah. Oh, and B Simone. I love B Simone. If you don't know, I am a huge B Simone fan. And she's very everything I want to be in life, minus the comedian. She is, and I admire her for that. I think I really, 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 really became a B Simone fan when when COVID first happened. She manifested something for herself. She said, I'm going to be a millionaire by my 30th birthday. And she did just that. She has multiple streams of income, and she was able to, like, become a millionaire right at 12 o'clock. And that, to me, right there, is so awesome. I love her for that. I'm gonna rock you, girl. Yeah, I really been up since, like, early this morning. I'm stimming out. I'm very tired. I had choir rehearsal. I'm honestly about to check out in a minute. Honestly. And this video was being supposed to end. So, probably half of this stuff, like 6 minutes of this video, not even 6 minutes. This video is going to be so edited and cut. Doesn't even make any sense. this after you finish. Spray it with your NYX matte finish spray. And if you can't get the NYX, LA Colors has a matte finish spray too. You can get this from Dollar General. You can get this from Ulta, Walmart, even a local hair store, depending on where you live, because some hair stores where I live carry the NYX brand. So that is it for this video, besties. We had a good talk. We talked about some of everything, most of everything. Anything that I could think of, we talked about it. And we did good. If I get any good pictures, I will add them in. But this is it. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Zanavia Monet, and I am checking out.